The HOA president fined me $500 for painting my front door the wrong shade of brown. She told me to read the rulebook. So I did. And then I used it to legally dissolve the entire homeowners association and get her illegal business shut down. A year ago, I bought a house in a quiet suburban neighborhood. Unfortunately, the neighborhood was controlled by Susan, a retired woman who ran the homeowners association, HOA, like a dictator. She literally walked around with a ruler to measure people's grass. She fined a single mother $200 because her kids left their bikes in the driveway for 10 minutes. I mostly ignored her, kept my head down, and paid my monthly dues on time. My front door was peeling, so I spent my Saturday sanding and painting it. On Sunday morning, Susan was banging on my door. She shoved a piece of paper into my chest. It was a $500 fine and a 48-hour notice to repaint the door. I had painted it chestnut brown instead of the HOA-approved walnut brown. They looked exactly the same. I tried to reason with her, but she just smirked and said, "Ignorance is no excuse. Read the bylaws. It's an ironclad legal contract. You pay the fine, or we put a lien on your house." I didn't yell. I didn't beg. I closed the door, made a cup of coffee, and sat down to read all 400 pages of the original 1985 hours.o.a. Bylaws. On page 214, I found a forgotten clause. If any board member operates a commercial business from their residential property without unanimous neighborhood consent, they are immediately stripped of their title, and the current board must be completely dissolved. Susan ran a very lucrative, cash-only dog grooming business out of her garage. She had clients pulling up every single day. I didn't just confront her. I went nuclear. I took photos of her garage, printed out her business reviews from Facebook, and made copies of the specific HOA bypass clause. In the middle of the night, I placed a packet in every single neighbor's mailbox. But I didn't stop there. I also mailed the evidence to the city's zoning department, because running a commercial grooming salon in a residential zone requires permits she definitely didn't have. 2 days later, a city inspector showed up at Susan's house and caught her red-handed. The city hit her with a $10,000 fine for illegal commercial operation and shut her business down instantly. That same evening, the neighborhood held an emergency meeting. Using the clause I found, we legally ousted Susan and voted to permanently dissolve the HOA entirely. Susan lost her power, her illegal income, and the respect of everyone in the neighborhood. And my front door? It's still chestnut brown.